Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're totally skipping our usual agenda and diving right into the deep end because we've got a mystery to unpack that is quite literally chilling. We're heading to the absolute bottom of our world to open up a massive frozen mystery box and uncover secrets that have been buried out of sight for millions of years.
Picture this, a place so brutally cold, so incredibly remote, and so profoundly mysterious that only a very small handful of people have ever explored its deepest secrets. We're talking about an environment completely alien to our comfortable everyday lives. It's a stark, isolated landscape, and honestly, it's incredibly good at keeping its secrets hidden from the rest of the planet. Section 1. The Frozen Continent.
We are, of course, talking about Antarctica. And to truly grasp the mysteries hiding there, we first have to understand the sheer, overwhelming scale of that physical barrier. 5 kilometers. Let that sink in for a second. In some places, the ice covering Antarctica is literally 5 kilometers thick. That's an absolute wall of frozen water. The sheer, massive scale of this ice shield is what makes it so awe-inspiring, and it's exactly what makes it the perfect vault for burying secrets. Moving on to Section 2, Marvels Beneath the Ice. Okay, let's dive into this. Because what's actually happening underneath all that surface snow is where things get truly mind-blowing. Scientists and explorers have been absolutely obsessed with what's actually under there, and they continually find a highly active, dynamic world trapped beneath the ice sheet. We aren't just talking about flat, dead, frozen rock here. We're talking about hidden rivers rushing in total pitch-black darkness, giant buried mountain ranges, and, incredibly, even active volcanoes, literally trapped underneath a miles-thick blanket of ice. It's an entire hidden world.
And these geographical wonders aren't just recent formations. They give us an incredible glimpse into deep time. For instance, in 2018, scientists discovered a massive canyon buried right under the ice that had gone totally unseen for millions of years. But if we go even further back, around 15 million years ago, an immense body of water known as Lake Vostok was completely sealed off beneath the ice. 15 million years. Giant Lake Vostok has been trapped down there for that unimaginable length of time. That means absolutely zero sunlight has reached it. There's been zero contact with the outside world. It is a perfectly sealed environment that's been sitting there in isolation since long before humans even walked the Earth. Which naturally makes you wonder, could strange forms of life actually exist down in Lake Vostok? Scientists genuinely believe it's possible. Imagine the kind of extremophile biology that might have evolved, surviving, and maybe even thriving in a freezing, totally isolated, pitch-black aquatic environment for 15 million years. It's basically like studying an alien planet right here on Earth.
Which brings us to Section 3, Pyramids and Secret Operations.
Now, what's really interesting here is that biology and geology aren't the only mysteries locked away down there. Satellite images have revealed these highly unusual structures rising right out of the snow. Scientifically speaking, these are understood to be natural mountains, peaks shaped by millions of years of extreme weathering. But you have to admit, their distinct geometric shapes look exactly like giant pyramids. The visual similarities to human architecture are undeniable, and let me tell you, that has fueled some massive global speculation.
Because of those incredibly unusual satellite images, some folks claim Antarctica is hiding the remains of an ancient lost civilization. Theories suggest that these pyramid-like structures aren't natural mountains at all, but actually the architectural remnants of a forgotten people. Now, we aren't here to validate those claims or take a side, but as an explainer, we definitely need to report on how a massive blank canvas like Antarctica practically invites these incredible theories to flourish. It's just human nature.
And the rumors for sure don't stop at ancient civilizations. They bleed right into modern military history, too. Fast forward to after World War II when the U.S. Navy launched Operation High Jump. Officially, it was a large-scale training exercise, but conspiracy theorists claim the mission actually bumped into something completely unexpected hidden deep within the Antarctic ice. While the official record says one thing, the mystery of what a military operation might have actually encountered in that remote wilderness still totally captivates people today.
Let's pull the lens back for Section 4, the unexplored frontier.
So stepping back from the rumors for a minute, let's look at the reality of the continent right now. When you see the current legal and geographical state of Antarctica, it makes total sense why so many secrets can still sit there undisturbed. Antarctica is fiercely protected by strict international treaties. These agreements keep the land pristine and heavily regulated. Add those legal protections to the brutal, extreme environment, and you end up with huge parts of the continent that remain entirely unexplored. We're talking literal blank spaces on the map. It's a vast, frozen vault where secrets can easily hide without any human interference.
So with all that pristine, unexplored ice, what else is waiting to be uncovered right this very second? Could there be ancient creatures? Think back to those hidden underground lakes and rushing rivers we talked about earlier. What biological mysteries are still swimming around in the dark, entirely untouched by the modern world? Or what about lost civilizations? Even if those pyramid mountains are just heavily weathered rock, what if other remnants of human or pre-human history are locked away in those massive, unexplored territories?
Or maybe the answer is simply secrets buried for millions of years. Whether it's monumental geological wonders, unknown extremophile life forms, or historical anomalies, the sheer, crushing weight of deep time pressing down on this isolated continent means the possibilities of what's actually down there are absolutely staggering.
Which brings us to our final, lingering thought for this explainer. One thing is absolutely certain. Antarctica is far more mysterious than most people realize, and some of its secrets may still be hidden beneath the ice, waiting to be found. The next time you look at a globe and see that giant expanse of white at the bottom, remember that 5-kilometer-thick wall of ice. Remember the 15-million-year-old underground lakes. What do you think is waiting down there in the dark? Thanks so much for joining me today. Keep questioning, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next explainer.